Hey everyone, welcome to the first video of the Final Drive Productions YouTube channel. Here we've got my 2001 Altezza Gita with the 2JZ. The 2JZs never came in a manual, so this one is auto. It's got the TRD aero body kit. You can see from the rear lip, the side skirts and also the front bumper as well. So moving on to the interior, you can see that it's got full leather seats. This one is missing the button, but full leather seats, front and back of course. It has the sunroof option as well, which is sick, I love that. And as you can see, it's Triptronic as well. It's got the paddle shifters here and here. On the Altezza, it's got two down buttons on the front and the upshift buttons on the back, which I'll show you. Which you can see here. Not too sure why, but the Altezzas didn't come with the cruise control, unlike the IS300s. So you can see it doesn't have any cruise control here. If I turn it on, if I put it into manual mode, you can see it's got the gears here. So the facelift one, they did actually have a speedo here. And yeah, it starts off in drive, so that's basically the same as auto as far as I'm aware. But then of course, you've got the paddle shifters, so you can go down, and you can't go past second, it stops you. Second actually also does first as well if you're from a stop, but you can't actually just shift into first, if that makes any sense. It also has extra trim pieces here and here, which I'm not too sure if I like, but it comes with them. Has the sat nav as well. The buttons here, missing this. I'm going to actually delete the sat nav and just put in a delete tray like my other Altezza over there. And also swap out the center console because I only have one cup holder here and one under here, which, you know, you can't put big drinks in. The other options that this Altezza has that one doesn't is not only the 2JZ, because that one only has the 1GFE. It also has the chrome shift plate, whatever you want to call it, traction control, and also has extra spare airbags as well. So you can see you got the A-pillar airbags here, of course on the other side as well. Since it has the leather seats, you can see that it has side airbags as well, and same as on the other side. It has a trim piece over here, which is the same as this. However, the other side is missing it, don't know why. Also, the speaker covers, this nice chrome metal finish. There's two other types, which I'll put up images here. And I quite like this one more than the others. This one also comes with a lock, unlike my other one. You want to reach for the glove box, you like reach over further, which is just a pain in the ass. So that part I don't like. Also, this is the controls for the sunroof. So of course it has the tilt options. Put it down, tilt it up. Of course it can slide forward and back, as you can tell. And then of course you've got your sunshade as well. And you've got your light button as well here. Another thing as well that I quite like is the actual sunshades. If you open them up, it's got a light there which the other ones don't have. And it also has a pocket here if you want to like put documents or whatever. So that's pretty sweet. And if we go around to the rear, you can see a massive amount of space. Also it has the rear speakers as it does typically. Another thing is that it has C-pillar speakers, which I'm not too sure if they're actually working at the moment, but a lot of other Altezza Gitas, especially that one, doesn't actually have these. Another thing as well is it's got another speaker here, which I think is a factory subwoofer, however that doesn't appear to be working. Also has a 12-volt cigarette lighter thing in the back, which is really nice. And it has a light here, which currently isn't working. But yeah, under here you've got your tools for changing your tyre. That's actually a ground cable for the subwoofer that I've actually previously installed before, but I took it out for the video. I'll show the install of the subwoofer in a different video. These pieces all just pop out, which is really nice. You got your jack stand under here, so you can see, and it doesn't really have anything on this side. It does have what appears to be an audio amplifier. If I lift up this part, you can sort of see it there, which I believe is for the subwoofer here. Got the spare wheel under here as well, which I'll show you. Yeah, so you can see it's got the space saver spare wheel there. Another cool feature about the Gitas is that they actually have fold down seats, like a lot of other wagons do, which I'll show you. So these fold down flat, so you've got extra room if you want to load in wood or whatever the hell, a bike maybe. Another thing that the Gitas have that the sedans don't is a fold down passenger seat as well, which I'll show you. So as you can see here, it's got tabs here, same as on the other side. So you just pull that up and then you push the seat down like so, and then you got your own table here. And if you move your seat forward, which I won't do now, you can basically have your own table if you're just sitting back here. And if you've got the leather seats, this is actually padded as well, as you can sort of see, whereas in the cloth seats in that Altezza, this is actually plastic, which I don't actually like because it gets quite scratched up really easily. Yeah, so she's definitely not in the best shape. It's got pretty high Ks, as you can see. Steering wheel is quite grimy, as you can see around here, especially around here. As you can see, it's very faded up here, as you can see. I do have a cover that I've got, so I'm going to just take off all the stitching and then sew the cover on. What else? More grime here. This is pretty scratched up. I think I'm actually just going to swap it out for a black cover, which looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. I'm going to take out the sat nav, which everyone knows the motors break in this very often, and they're very slow, and mine, of course, the motor is broken as well, so I can't actually lift it up. I wouldn't be using it anyway, so I'm going to swap this out for a delete tray. It does have the sticky dash as well. Thankfully mine isn't too bad, but of course it does have the sticky dash. Mine is a 2001, but I think, as far as I'm aware, all of the Altezzas, not all of the Altezzas, sorry, all of the Altezza Gitas had the sticky dash. So yeah, you can see it runs all the way up. So I'm not sure if I'll be swapping that out for a piece that doesn't have the sticky dash, or they'll just paint this myself.